Okay, so I know it's technically the same day. I know it's only actually I was planning on doing this a few hours earlier, but I started dozing off and stuff. But I'm doing this now specifically because like I said, I kind of got thrown off yesterday because of the alarm going off. So the alarm testing. So I had to make up for it, and because I don't want to fall behind already. So we're gonna start with another hour session today. So I guess without further ado, I might as well go into chapter two. And the thing is, you can't hear what I'm hearing. I apologize, but I kind of have to do that way because of copyright reasons. I don't think I could just play the whole thing. But, oh well, that's how it goes. So we're gonna start with chapter two today, unit two. Of course, you get to see my. I don't know. Primo dialogo. Cos'è? What is this? What is it? Cos'è? Ecco il Duomo. E qua è questo? Questo è il Museo Nazionale. Bello. E questo palazzo? Cos'è? È una banca? Sì, questa è la banca commerciale. Ok. Try it again. So I try listening to it three times. Three times I think is good. In giro per la città. In giro per la città. Prima di dire, cos'è? Ok. It says echo, so echo the dolphin, ok. Ecco il Duomo. E cos'è questo? Cos'è il Museo Nazionale? Bello. E questo palazzo? Cos'è? È una banca? Banca? Sì. Questa è la banca commerciale. Ok. Might as well go one more. Like I said, I probably don't have the in giro per la città. Primo dialogo. Cos'è? What is it? Okay. Ecco. Ecco il Duomo. E cos'è questo? Questo? Questo è il Museo Nazionale? Bello. E questo palazzo? Cos'è? È una banca? Sì. Questo è... Ok. Ok. Questa è la banca commerciale. Ok. Ok. Dov'è? Dov'è? Dov'è l'albergo Europa? No, non è qui. No, è più avanti. Dopo il consolato americano. Ma dove sono i negozi? I grandi magazzini sono in via Roma, la strada principale. Ah, sì, vicino a via Mille Foglie. Fuck, no, no, sono vicino a Piazza that was not, that was not a good one. I'm going to put up closer to me so I can read the text more easily. You don't. I guess this is really mad if you. So a lot of times I forget where I put the webcam. Dove l'albergo Europa? Non è qui. No, è più avanti, dopo il consolato americano. Ma dove sono i negozi? I grandi magazzini sono in via Roma, la strada principale. Ah sì, vicino a Millefiori. Ok, no, no, sono vicino a Piazza Municipio. Oh my god. You already hear... You can hear my bad pronunciation coming in. This is how it goes. I think we know what hour day. I don't know how well I'm gonna get, but we'll see. Dov'è l'albergo Europa? Non è qui. No, è più avanti. Dopo il consolato americano. Ma dove sono i negozi? Negozi. Ok. I grandi magazzini sono qui a Roma. La strada principale. Ah sì. Vicino a Villa Millefiori. No, no, sono vicino a Piazza Municipio. like I said, normally I wouldn't do shadowing like this, but I'm trying a new method. Cosa prende? Io prendo pizza e un bicchiere di vino. Lei, rebota, cosa prende? Un panino con formaggio. Cameriere, un panino con formaggio e una pizza. Va bene. E da bere? Un'acqua minerale con limone e senza gas. E per me vino rosso. E poi due caffè. Ok, try that again. Thing is, I'm not looking at the vocabulary yet. I'm doing it after I listen to all the things. Just because I'm trying to get used to the sounds first, then I look at the meaning. Don't know if that's the way you're necessarily supposed to do it, but io prendo pizza e un bicchiere di vino. Lei, Roberta, cosa prende? Un camino? Ah, un panino con formaggio. Cameriere? Un panino con formaggio e una pizza. Va bene? E da bere? Un'acqua minerale con limone e senza gas. E per me vino rosso. E poi due caffè. Due caffè. Ok. I'm gonna listen to it one more time. Yeah, so 25 lessons. I don't know if I can do one lesson a day. We'll see. Io prendo una pizza e un bicchiere di vino. Lei, Roberta, cosa prende? Un panino con formaggio. Cameriere? Un panino con formaggio e una pizza. Va bene. E da bere? Un'acqua minerale con limone e senza gas. Ok. E per me vino rosso. E poi due caffè. Due caffè, ok. Okay, fourth dialogue now. That's ecco, il panino e l'acqua minerale per la signorina, il vino e la pizza per lei. Altro? No, grazie. Io conto, per favore. E lo zucchero. Subito, signorina. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but sometimes that happens. That's how I do. I think I says. Oh, I'm not even on the. Sorry. Let's try this again. Ecco, il panino e l'acqua minerale per la signorina, e il vino e la pizza per lei. Altro? No, grazie. Io conto, per favore. E lo zucchero? Subito, signorina. Ok, let's try that one more time. Quarto dialogo. Ok, io conto, per favore. Yeah, I'm just repeating myself. Ecco, il panino e l'acqua minerale per la signorina, il vino e la pizza per lei. Altro? Altro? No, grazie. Il conto, per favore. E lo zucchero? Zucchero? Subito, signorina. Ok. Zero. Uno. Una. Due. Tre. Quattro. Cinque. Sei. Sette. Otto. Nove. 10, ok. Zero, uno, una, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, sette, otto, nove, 10. I'm gonna do it one more time. zero, uno, una, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, sette, otto, nove, 10. Diavolo per 10 persone. It's a lot of people. Diavolo per 10 persone. Va bene qui? Sì, va bene. 7 birre e 5 tramezzini con prosciutto crudo. E per i bambini i gelati sono molto buoni. Allora, un gelato misto e un'aranciata fresco. E le birre, i tramezzini, il gelato e l'aranciata. Ok? That was a. I'm already, I'm already starting to notice that. And developer diretti persone. I'm already having trouble keeping up. A lot of this, I guess it's because I'm not as used to seeing some of these foods and stuff. Un tavolo per 10 persone. Va bene qui? Sì, va bene. 7 birre e 5 tramezzine con prosciutto crudo. E per i bambini? I gelati sono molto buoni. Allora, il gelato misto e una racciata fresca. Ecco, le birre, i tramezzini, il gelato e l'aranciata. Okay. So you can see it's a lot. You can already see I'm starting to struggle with the words, like the foods I'm not exactly familiar with. Zero. Oh, whoops. I went too far back. Un tavolo per 10 persone. See, I gotta. Un tavolo per 10 persone. Va bene qui? Sì, va bene. 7 birre e 5 tramezzine con prosciutto crudo. E per i bambini? I gelati sono molto buoni. Allora, un gelato misto e un'arrabbiata fresca. Ecco, le birre, i tramezzini, il gelato e l'aranciata. Ok? Ok. Vicino. 5. 10. Dice. 100. Ufficio. Farmacia. Banca. Con. Cameriere. Cosa. Come. So it's like, no, it's like a bit of the. Che. Bicchiere. Zucchero. Macchina. Gelati. Formaggio. Angela. Giro. Granita. Negozio. Guida. Albergo. Alberghi. Signore. Signora. Signorin. So it's yeah. For some reason they teach consonants in the lesson too. Who knows? Vicino. 5. 10. Dice. 100. Ufficio. Farmacia. Banca. Con. Cameriere. Cosa. Come. Che. Bicchiere. Zucchero. Macchina. They let the macchina do all the work. Gelati. Formaggio. Angela. Giro. I still got trouble with that short and long vowel. Granita. Negozio. Guida. Albergo. Alberghi. Ok. Signore. Signora. Signorin. Come si dice? Where's this? Oh, okay. See, there's a lot more grammar here. Cos'è? Cos'è questo? Cos'è? È un museo. Cos'è questa? È una banca. Ok, sì. I was trying to figure. Cosa sono? Cosa sono? Standa e Uppim. Sono grandi magazzini. Dov'è? Dov'è la posta? Dov'è Franco? Sì, è qui. È lì. Dove sono i negozi? Dove sono Anna e Roberta? Cosa prende? Prendo un tè. Prendo un tè con latte. Prendo un caffè senza zucchero. Il conto, per favore. Come si dice? Cos'è? Cos'è questo? È un museo. Cos'è questa? È una banca. Cosa sono? Cosa sono? Standa e Uppim. Sono grandi magazzini. Dov'è? Dov'è la posta? Dov'è Franco? Ok. È qui? È lì. Ok. Dove sono i negozi? Dove sono e Roberta? Anna e Roberta? Cosa prende? Prende un tè. Ok. Prendo un tè con latte. Prendo un caffè senza zucchero. Il conto, per favore. Right, one more time. Come si dice? I guess if I was doing the Russian one or Finnish one, this would be relatively much. Cos'è? Cos'è questo? È un museo. Cos'è questa? È una banca. Cosa sono? Cosa sono Standa e Uppim? Sono grandi magazzini. Dov'è? Dov'è la posta? Dov'è Franco? È qui. È lì. Dove sono i negozi? Dove sono Anna e Roberta? Cosa prende? Prendo un tè. Prendo un tè con latte. Prendo un caffè senza zucchero. Il conto, per favore. Milano, Firenze, Londra, Parigi. I'm assuming that's Paris. Pisa, or maybe these are all Napoli, Roma, Venezia. Sì. Il Colosseo, Piazza San Marco, il Vesuvio, il Ponte Vecchio, la Torre Eiffel, sì, the Eiffel Tower, because it's gotta be. Il Palazzo del Parlamento, la Torre Pendente, la Scala. See, I'm having trouble with my V's, because I think it's like the English V, but the problem is I'm trying to pronounce it like a Spanish V, like a, kind of like a B, like a soft B, because I want to say like Venezia. I was gonna say Milano, Firenze, Londra, Parigi, Pisa, Napoli, Roma, Venezia, il Colosseo, Piazza San Marco, il Vesuvio, il Ponte Vecchio, la Torre Eiffel, il Palazzo del Parlamento, la Torre Pendente, la Scala. Okay, so uh, this one seems like this is the last vocals one. So and then after this, I'm gonna just do the grammar, I guess. La biblioteca. Okay, that means library. Il castello. I don't know what that is. Il centro okay, so downtown. Il convento. Convention. Il cinema. Okay, movie theater. What's castello? Castle. Il gabinetti. Il giardino pubblico, so public park. Il teatro. The theater. Lo stadio olimpico, says lo stadio. La spiaggia. Spiaggia. Il mare, the sea. La piscina. Okay. We're gonna listen to that one. I was going into Unit 3. I'm not doing Unit 3 yet. See, I'm already gonna see. You can see my hair. Yeah. It's all. I gotta get a haircut. I've been doing about 23 minutes, so I'm not even halfway through yet. And I'm already. Well, I gotta do a lot more. Like, I gotta read the grammar and stuff. La biblioteca. Il castello. Does that mean castle? Il centro di città. Il convento. Il cinema. Il gabinetti. Il giardino pubblico. Il teatro. Lo stadio olimpico. La spiaggia. Il mare. La piscina. Okay, one more time. And then I'm gonna have to do the grammar. Stop. Vocabulary. Let's just look up the ones you don't know what the vocabulary was. How about no? La biblioteca. Il castello. Il centro città. Il convento. Il cinema. See, I've still gotta get used to the Il gabinetti. Il giardino pubblico. Il teatro. Lo stadio olimpico. La spiaggia. Il mare. La piscina. Okay. Now that I've done that audio, so now I'm actually gonna start reading them. Because for me, I don't know, this might not be the best way to do it, but so okay, un cappuccino. Okay, so l'aperitivo. So it says aperitive. So I searched it up. So it's like a beverage you had before. I don't know how I didn't know that word before, but there's thousands of words I don't know. So questo, questa. So that means this. Bello, bella. Beautiful, nice. Then I'm assuming it's il palazzo, which is building. I'm used to writing some of these words. Some of these ones I'm gonna have to. So ecco, I don't know what ecco means. Ecco is here. Ecco il Duomo. E cos'è questo? Cos'è? What is this? I guess. Questo è il Museo Nazionale. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can see. Does it say okay? Più avanti. Okay, further on. It's like okay, that makes sense because più means more, avanti means in front, so further on. I negozi, I grandi magazzini. Okay, so grandi magazzini. So that's how you say. I kind of wish it didn't have the with the inflection. They said it was going to have, or I should say declension. Because oh, I screwed up there. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Okay, okay, sono. Okay, so they are. Well, I don't know why it's going on. I keep thinking that the power's going on something. Yeah, consolato americano. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is Ville Fiori. So I had to. That was what I was having trouble remembering. That's why if it's better, it's easier to learn a second language if you have a larger, much larger vocabulary in your native language, because then you can recognize, especially for words for languages that are very similar. Or language like English takes a lot of words. It was an Indo-European language also takes a lot of words from Latin and French, which would be shared with Italian or be similar or something. Especially if you know a lot of archaic English vocabulary or formal, it'd probably help as well. So that's why maybe I should try to improve my English too, because it sounds like I don't read my English because like I want to focus on other languages, but really I should be improving my English as well because that can indirectly help. Same with my French. Okay. Sì, ucciso un panino con formaggio. So formaggio is cheese, I guess, which makes sense. Fromage. I don't. I'm gonna write the formaggio multiple times. That's not really necessary. I'm just so used to doing Japanese where if I learn a word, I write it multiple times to try to get it in memory, but it's not. It's okay. So, un'acqua mine. It seems weird. So this is, I guess, so there's a comma there. I'm assuming because it's supposed to be una, but because it starts with aqua, they just say un with the apostrophe. It's kind of like Spanish, they say el agua, even though it's the feminine, but they don't put a apostrophe there like they do here. So with the con is with senza without. Okay, senza senza. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Poi due. Okay, due. Yeah, senza gas. Okay, so it says con limone senza gas. It says okay. I don't even know what mineral water takes. To be honest, I just have tap water most of the time here. It's like I was in Europe. I was in Italy. I've actually been to Italy, but I was only there for a single day. That's it. I was not there for any longer than that. And I went to Torino, as I say, Torino, Turin, because I was in France studying, and I was right next to the Italian border. And of course, I was with a host family, and I was not old enough to. Well, I didn't have my own car, so it's like I could have just been like one day, like, okay, I'm driving to Italy. If I had, did we have a break there? I think we might have. If we did, I would have driven to Spain or Germany. I would have driven to like I would have driven to Monaco. I would have tried going to as many countries as I could have, but obviously I was a bit more limited, so I didn't do that, which sucks, but it's life. So I've only been to two European countries, and those were, and this was 2015. So before they started getting a lot stricter with, I guess with 2015, that's when they had the started making border restrictions because of migrants, or that or at least they claim because of migrants, and then they had COVID and other stuff. So now, and I don't even know if it's gonna be. It's easy now to travel as it was back then. The Euroscepticism is growing a lot. Due, quattro, cinque. Okay, I'm just writing all the numbers. Sei, sei. I'd say I'm gonna have to listen to those. Sette. Ideally, I would be listening to these dollars more than once. Otto, nove. Whoops, that looks horrible. My handwriting is horrible. Dieci. Okay. Okay, va bene Qui. So qui is here. Va means like going. Ben. Okay. Okay. Tramezzini. So tramezzini means sandwiches. Maybe I don't know if it'd be. Well, I guess I'm trying to see if I can understand just by the dialogue what's being said. So I guess it's not exactly the end of the world that I'm not understanding this the first time. But yeah, if I'm going to try reading this book, I don't know. My vocabulary is not going to be good enough at the end of these 31 days. But my hope is that at least I'll know enough about the intonation, like pronunciation, to try being read this. But I'm not too optimistic about that. But it's a month. You don't learn a language in a month. Not even a year. If I was doing an hour a day for a year, who knows? That would still only be 365 hours. That's not nearly enough to learn a language. Okay, but okay. Prosciutto crudo. See, I can't even remember how that's pronounced. Prosciutto, prosciutto crudo. Parma ham, literally raw ham. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to that one again. I think my cats are starting to whine because they want to come in here, but I don't want them to come in here just yet because of the fact that I'm studying. Like I won't be able to. Okay, il bambini. So bambini as children. Okay, bambino. That is maybe boy, bambina, girl. We'll find out. I am speculating. Like if that's right, it's I guess okay. Allora, then okay. Okay, I gelati sono molto buoni. So sono is the conjugation for misto, mixed, fresco, fresca, okay, misto, mista. So allora. Oh, there you go, la zucchero. So sugar, subito. Subito is right away. Reminds you of shibito. Shibito. Okay, so actually no, I don't want to mix it, but that's like dead person. That's the enemies in the Siren video game. Which oh my god, I was not a big fan of the Siren video game. I beat it because I felt like I had to beat it. I started it, but it came out years after Silent Hill. Yet Silent Hill feels so much better to play. It's more like okay, so it's lo zucchero. I think I might have said la, but it's actually lo zucchero. So there's sugar. So it's another one. That's lo. Yeah, I can hear my cat. There, she's gonna be fine. I think. I still got half an hour to go. God damn, I look so messy with my hair I got now. So I can't see what else we got. I feel bad though. I don't like leaving my cat like that when she really wants to see me. I'm gonna let her in eventually, like after I'm done streaming this. Okay. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Or maybe I'll go outside. I'm gonna okay. Sette birre e cinque tramezzini con prosciutto crudo. Okay. E per i bambini i gelati sono molto. Yeah, of course they're gonna realize. Oh, you're suggesting ice cream for the kids. Okay. Allora, un gelato misto e un'arancia. Okay, what was aranciata? Did you say that on here? Let's see it. I can definitely hear my cat though. So she's still not listening right now. So here's the language discovery. So this is the grammar. So I'm gonna see. Cosa, que costa, que means to what in English. Okay, cose, it means cose and the final end is job for easy pronunciation. Que cose, okay. Cose. So you can say, so a lot of times the ke is dropped like this. Cose, cose, que. Dove. So dove means there. Yeah, dove. The final job. Okay, dove. Where is he? Where are you? Dove. So I really wish that I was talking about grammar, conjugation more and stuff, but oh well. Dove la stazione? Where's the station? Okay. Dove è Roberto? Dove sono i negozi? Verbs, there we go. Parlare. Speak. Prendo, prende. Prendere, it's to have to take. Prendo. Oh, there we go. I have, prende. You have, take. He takes. You are, she is. Sono, they are, okay. Essere. So it's to be. I better write some of these down. Parlare. Prendere. Essere. So it's formation plus. Now it's an O or changed to E, so museo, musei. Okay. And an A, so they changed final to 80. So birra, birre. Nouns ending in E, they changed from final E to I. Okay. Ristorante, ristoranti. Okay. Stazione, stazioni. Okay. Nouns ending in a consonant or an accented vowel do not change. Okay. Caffè, due caffè, ba, tre bar. Okay. I said cafe is coffee, bar is cafe. Oh my, that's gonna be confusing. Okay, un'acqua minerale. So A is only used before. Okay, so un with the apostrophe. So this is something I was noticing anyway. So with apostrophe, it's only used before feminine stuff with a vowel. Okay, but un is used for consonants and vowels. So that's going to un albergo. Okay, un ascensore, un gelato, un amico. Okay, un'amica. Okay, so then like yeah. So for example, okay, amico. And watch me have to do this all over again for when I do Brazilian Portuguese, or I should just say Portuguese. But because well, actually, if I get better at French and Spanish and do Italian, then Portuguese should, other like once I get used to the phonetics of Portuguese, it shouldn't be too difficult. Although I know there's some stuff grammar related that is different, but each language has their own quirks grammar wise. But okay, no. Okay, lo and uno. Are you okay? Are usually for masculine singular nouns begin with an Z or S plus consonant. So uno scontrino. So it's a ticket. So it's like ZS plus consonant. Or Z or S plus consonant. So it's not, it's because lo zucchero. So lo zucchero. Because that's not Z plus consonant. It's just Z. Okay, so, but uno scontrino. Okay. Ticket. Oops. Lo scontrino. And then okay, then lo studente. Uno studente. Okay. First page of this isn't very good. It looks like the second page is much better to write on. The first page is not very good, but that's okay. I don't really want to waste it. You can see my. I don't even know if you can see it. It's hard to see because of the lighting. My handwriting is so messy. Very messy, but that's okay. I'm sitting. So, yeah. I feel like there was something I should have been doing. Oh yeah, let's keep reading. So this is actually giving me quite a bit of grammar, which is good. Because it felt like to me that I was being really light on grammar so far. So at least now with this. The problem is I don't think I got enough time to do lesson 3. But let's keep going with this lesson. Okay, so il becomes I before masculine pronoun. So il museo, I musei, il duomo, I duomi. Okay. La becomes le before feminine pronoun. So la birra, le birre, la parola, la parola. See, I say p with a puff. I need to get rid of that puff. It's like, la parola, le parole, la stazione, le stazioni. Okay. I'll use with piazza, yeah, okay. Okay, la piazza, the square, la via, la road, but when the square road is named, omit the articles of piazza municipio, municipio, via Roma. Okay. Very something. Okay, so in adjectives, so adjectives agree in number and gender with the nouns that qualify. So il vino rosso, la mela rossa, Un panino fresco. Okay. Un'aranciata. Okay, so orangeade. See, that's another. It must be a type of drink. Let's see. I'm learning English words too. Just and these are supposed. This is the very like first and very second lesson, and these are words I did not know in English, but I'm learning. Orangeade. Does this look like lemonade with orange? Okay, that might be what it is. I didn't know the such thing existed, but okay. So, un'aranciata fresca. Aranciata, un'aranciata fresca. Questa must also agree. I said agree. What the hell? Agree. Questo palazzo è bello. Questa piazza è bella. Okay, this is unlike English. Okay, so vino rosso, acqua minerale, aranciata fresca, pro- prosciutto crudo. Okay, so bello, piccolo. So it become before. So yeah, it's like, what the hell is that like, dude? Oh, so piccolo or piccola. So you can say piccola bambina. I think I could be wrong with that, but okay. So then let's see what else we got. So there's actually like it's saying there are 8 grammar points here. Language. So there's what, where, and there's verbs. So it's, even though it's not, it's just telling you what the verbs are. It's not. It doesn't really tell you conjugation yet. And the formation of plural, and then there's articles. So articles, and then what you have to be added adjectives, numbers. Okay, so there's actually a lot of grammar being taught right here, which is good, I'd say. Numbers. Uno, una. Okay, una besides be no, and all can also mean one. Okay. It is the only number. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Okay. Il museo numero uno. Yeah. Quanti caffè? Uno. Quante pizze? Una. Oh, so it's quanti for for masculine, but it's quante for feminine. Okay. So curious about that one. Like I said, I don't want to study too much outside this hour day because it may be fine today when I on a day off, but on my days at work, I'm not going to have as much time to study. So I figure 1 hour is good for that I can actually commit to. But yeah, I didn't even study any Japanese today, but that was the one off. I said the fire alarm testing threw me off completely today or yesterday. Yeah, so that's the side effect of that. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So it doesn't say I haven't agreed with that, but I'm just assuming that. Okay, so con is what sends out that. Okay, un panino con formaggio, un'acqua minerale con gas, un'acqua minerale senza. Okay, con senza. So is it? Okay. So let's just see and make sure there's nothing else I'm missing here. Dove sono I consonanti? Okay, consonanti. Yeah, so it'd be los stadios because so it's S plus consonant. There might be more rules. I'm not convinced that those are the only rules for what would be lo, but it's a good point to start with, I guess. Lo stadio olimpico. Okay, let's see. Ora tocca a te. How do you take it? Ora tocca. Okay. Cos'è questo? Questa. Okay, what's this? Sorry, what's that? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just curious. What? Actually, I'm gonna read the first impressions. Ah, alcolici. Alcolici, alcolici. Espresso. L'aperitivo, ok? Il bar. City life. Yeah, I went to this Italian city. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so like I said, I don't really want to go to the next one, so I might just listen to dialogues again once more each because I got some time left, and I figure let's do that so I don't have to. Goes giro per la città. Primo dialogo. Cos'è? Ecco il Duomo. E poi questo? Questo è il Museo Nazionale? Bello. E questo palazzo? Cos'è? È una banca? Sì, questo è la banca commerciale. Ok? Dov'è? 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 Dov'è l'albergo Europa? No, è qui. No, è più avanti. Dove il consolato americano. E dove sono i negozi? Mamma si va. I grandi magazzini sono in via Roma, la strada principale. Ah sì, vicino a Villa Millefiori. No, no, sono vicino a Piazza Municipo. Ok, that was not good, but eh. Io prendo una pizza e un bicchiere di vino. Lei, Roberta, cosa prende? Un panino con formaggio. Caniniere? Un panino con formaggio e una pizza. Va bene. E da bere? Un'acqua minerale con limone e senza gas. Ok. E per me? Vino rosso. E poi due caffè. Rosso, ok. Quarto dialogo. Il conto, per favore. Ecco, il panino e l'acqua minerale per la signorina, il vino e la pizza per lei. Per lei. Altro? No, grazie. Il conto, per favore. E lo zucchero? Subito, signorina. Ok. No, di 10, adesso è 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was too tight. Okay. Il tavolino per 10 persone. Va bene qui? Sì, va bene. 7 birre e 5 tramezzine con prosciutto crudo. E per i bambini? I gelati sono molto buoni. Allora, un gelato misto e un'aranciata fresca. Fresca. Ecco, le birre, i tramezzine, il gelato e l'aranciata. Ok. Imagine if I actually do get vicino, 5, 10, dice, 100, ufficio, farmacia, banca, con, cameriere, cosa, come, che, bicchiere, zucchero, macchina, gelati, formaggio, Angela, giro, granita, negozio, guida, albergo, alberghi, signore, signora, signorina. Come si dice? Cos'è? Cos'è questo? È un museo. Cos'è questa? È una banca. Cosa sono? Cosa sono? Standa e Uppim. Sono grandi magazzini. Dov'è? Dov'è la posta? Dove, Franco? È qui. È lì. Dove sono i negozi? Dove sono Anna e Roberta? Cosa prende? Prendo un tè. Prendo un tè con latte. Prendo un caffè senza zucchero. Il conto, per favore. I should have checked that more carefully too, because it showed me how to do the etc. See, I'm secta Milano, Firenze, Londra, Parigi, Pisa, Napoli, Roma, Venezia, il Colosseo, Piazza San Marco, il Vesuvio, il Ponte Vecchio, la Torre Eiffel, il Palazzo del Parlamento, la Torre Pendente, la Scala, la biblioteca, il castello, il centro città, il convento, il cinema, i gabinetti, il giardino, dico, I should write that down. Il teatro, lo stadio olimpico, la spiaggia, il mare, la piscina. Okay, so that's good for. So I'm just gonna see how much more do I time I got? I got 6 or 7 minutes. I like how my face comes in the frame. Right? Okay, so some words. Okay, so gamine. So of course they tell you gotta go to the glossary at the end. See how good I am at checking. Okay, so like this actually helps for Japanese, where I'm not used to like checking in order. Like it makes me actually have to remember how it goes. But uh, comfort station. This is U.S. When the hell? I've never heard anyone call. I'm not. I like a comfort station. Okay, so Gaminetti, so it's masculine plural, so it'd be I gabinetti. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard someone call it a comfort station. This is that's how they call it in the US. Like, come on, I know American English. Alright, so like obviously I don't know everything. Okay, so there's the other ones. Spiaggia. That's another one I gotta switch up. So, beach. Okay. La spiaggia. La spiaggia. I guess it's be spiaggia. Not yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. La spiaggia. Okay, so that's good. Right. And then oh castello. I was gonna say it sounds like castle, but I'm gonna check just to make sure it's not that. Castle, so it is El Castello, so it is castle. Okay, so there's another thing I wanted to see here. Yeah, etc. So it's ECC period, not ETC. EC period. Okay, so that's good to know. Should I go back to the first chapter? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just see if I had more time, I could probably do a bit more, but I say more time. I have more time right I have now, yeah. But if I'm limiting myself to an hour a day, like I want to see just how well I can do with an hour a day. Like the way I would normally do it in the past was like when I was doing Swedish. I tried doing this. Of course, the problem is the more you learn, the harder this gets because I would do a complete review of what I've already studied so far, then go on to the next chapter. That would take longer and longer. Say I'm on chapter 6, I would try to review chapter 1 do 5 all over again, then do chapter 6, and it just got so much. That's probably why I got burned out and stuff. Well, one of the reasons. So, signore, yeah, signora, signorina, also signora. There we go. So that's what I got. Okay, that's why I got mixed up before. The signora and signorina. So what's? Oh, okay. So now, okay, I'm just. I don't know why that like keeps doing that. I don't like the way that it does that though. It concerns me. Actually, did I even read these for the first chapter? Now I'm seeing it because this doesn't look like something I read. Grazie, se prego. Allora, per favore, per piacere. Okay, yeah. Okay, I did, but I must have. Response to thanks, si prego. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do remember this. I just said for some reason, it just seemed new. I don't know why. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why that just. So yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't have time to go to a third lesson. Oh my god, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. That can't be good. Probably getting dehydrated again. I really got to start drinking more water because I think I was having some health issues, minor health, nothing major. But I think it's probably because of me being dehydrated. And I was saying I was getting thirsty before. I'm gonna have to drink a ton of water when I'm done streaming this. But I still have. It says yeah. Well, this has been an hour, but
I'm just trying to see anything I need to do before I finish this session. I don't think so. And then I'll see if I go to the final chapter 25. This is like a huge test at the end. I might do that actually, just to see if I can do that. So because there's 25 lessons, that's one lesson a day. That takes up 25 of the 31 days. The 31, I guess, is just going to be like I said, it's just going to be a roundup. Just a final thing, just to see how I can do it. 30, I have an idea for which is going to be much different from this stream, but I'm very curious to see how it's going to go. So that's why I don't want to spill it yet. But and then yeah, so we'll see. I'll. That's pretty much good for that. I guess I can also see the dictionary, but eventually, like I said, because once I get to all these 25 chapters here, there's not much more. I guess maybe we can do some exercises here, but this is basically it's not. This is not complete. It should. I know there's a series called Get Started in Italian. Or keep talking, get talking, but really, this is Get Started in Italian. It's not complete. You're not going to get to B2 fluency, like I said. So this is essentially what I would say the Get Started course is. You get through these 25. That's a good start, and then that's when the language really begins. But I also got this grammar, which is a book which I might do as well. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. But we'll see how it goes. Till next time.